being a virtual assistant, you have to have a strong work ethic
Mhm.
since you have to build the trust, you have to have the integrity.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of I Need the VA's Talk Show. I'm your host, Honey, and today we're excited to introduce you to our guest who is new to being a virtual assistant. Everyone, please welcome our guest for today's episode, Trisha.
Hi guys, hi everyone, hi Miss Honey.
It's great that you could join us today despite the workloads and tasks you have. Thank you for taking the time out of your schedule. So, how are you today, Trisha?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay as well. So, would you care introducing yourself and tell us what brought you into the virtual assistant journey?
All right, so as you guys already know my name, I am Trisha. So I am kind of new to being a virtual assistant. And I applied to I Need a VA when I was a fresh graduate. I just saw their social media, and yeah, I'm here.
Could you share us something about your client's business?
All right, so my client, this is all about lab-grown diamonds. So it's jewelry and all the stuff. It's actually fun to work with her since it's mostly girly stuff. Yeah, so it's jewelry, diamonds, and golds.
All right. And then, how do you assist your client? What's your niche?
Now I am into marketing and social media. So what I do is create campaigns and handle social media accounts and also do graphics and postings, and yeah, that's all.
And speaking of postings, what emerging technologies or trends interests you?
For now, I am kind of into using AI like the Chat GPT. So
Mhm.
actually my client introduced it to me. Also, I am into new applications or emerging applications that I could utilize to make my work a lot easier, like using templates like CapCut and all the stuff.
Mhm.
Just yeah,
Okay, so do you manage your client's social medias?
yes, I actually have the Facebook, Instagram, and also the TikTok.
Do you also do the postings? I mean, like, do you create reels, for I mean, graphic designs, something like that, or TikToks?
Yes, actually, I also do some minor video editing for Instagram Reels and TikToks, and also static posts, carousel posts, and different kinds of social media postings.
Trisha, how do you prioritize your tasks and manage your time effectively as a virtual assistant?
Me and my client have or like building this kind of relationship where us we do check-in meetings and we also utilize calendars, which is the most important part of being a virtual assistant.
Mhm.
Since we utilize this calendar, we put everything in there, so everything on our plate is we keep track, and it reminds us of our deadlines and what to do today and what are we gonna do? Yes, for tomorrow.
All right, since you answered that, what do you think is or are the ethical principles should be considered by us virtual assistants?
Ethical principles. Maybe let's start with being a virtual assistant. You have to have a strong work ethic
Mhm.
since you have to build the trust, you have to have the integrity, you have to be honest, you have to build relationship not just to your client and also if you have colleagues. So maybe yeah, that's the first part that you have to have as a virtual assistant. When you have a strong work ethic, you could be punctual, you could be honest, or you could have a good relationship, not just to your client, but everyone or the people who surrounds you.
And how would you handle a situation where a client provides incorrect or incomplete information?
All right, so being in the virtual world,
Mhm.
inevitable, yeah. So it happens not all the time, but usually. So being a virtual assistant, you have to be resourceful. So you have to know every details of your work, your client's business, every side of it. So whenever it happens, of course we have to consult our client first. We have to make sure that every details is right, but also you have to take note. Like on the very first meeting of you and your client, you guys will have to talk about the business, getting to know each other. But it is also important to take notes so that you won't forget every small details that you could use um, in the future. And whenever that stuff happen, you sometimes you could just look to the website or the tools that you guys use on your work, so just to make sure that every single detail is correct.
Can you share us an example of a challenging problem you've encountered and how did you resolve it as a newbie or rookie virtual assistant?
All right. So I think this is the part when, of course, I handle the social media, so I need to have photos, videos to edit, so I could have something to post. So the usual problem that I encounter is like asking my client to do this content, or can you send me this kind of photo and all this stuff. But I come up into conclusion that sometimes you have to be, or like you have to outsource it. You have to have something familiar or like kind of similar to what you guys are currently doing, or what are you guys trying to post. So whenever that thing happens, so yeah, I just sometimes I give my client a deadline, and sometimes I explain it to her that can you give me this kind of content, and if the deadline comes, that's where I have to do something, like I have to search the internet, like how can I gather this kind of information, and how can I use it without being copyrighted, or some internet stuff.
Mm-hmm. And overall, how was your experience working at I Need a VA?
Actually, of all of my experiences when I started as a freelancer,
Mm-hmm.
this is actually like the best freelancing career that I have landed to, since everyone is so friendly. Like when I started here, when I first joined the company meeting, everyone is like smiling, everyone is like sharing how they've been and all that stuff. So yeah, I kind of didn't have the hard time to blend in, and everyone here is like willing to teach you their knowledge or share their knowledge to you, but you just have to be like open to every stuff and learn new things.
All right, and that's all we have time for today. It's been a pleasure having you on the show, Trisha. And before we wrap it all up, do you have any final thoughts or advice for our viewers?
um don't be afraid to like try something new, so whenever you see I need a VA, maybe try to apply.
All right. Thank you again, Trisha, for joining us at our talk show. And to our viewers, thank you for tuning in to our talk show. To be updated on our next episode, don't forget to subscribe. See you on our next episode.
Bye.